Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hey, Melita, how are you?
Hello.
Fine,
good
thank you.
evening.
You?
Fine, thank you. Very good. Thank you for asking. Just a little bit hot. It's very hot in here.
Yes, today is hot.
Yeah.
No, fue. How do you say estuvo? Estuvo.
Was
Ajá. Ajá.
was hot, but it is still hot.
Was.
Okay.
Hello, Marbella.
Hello, Melida. How are you?
Hey, Marbella,
Fine,
good
thank you.
evening.
You?
Hello.
I'm
I'm
fine.
fine, thank you. How was your weekend? Did you have a nice weekend?
Yes.
Yes, so.
Did you work?
Also,
No,
I
only Saturday. Only Saturday work.
You worked on Saturday and rested on Sunday.
yes.
Okay. And you, Marbella?
As I work on a Saturday, Sunday. My son is. How do you say estuvo?
How do you say cero estar in English in the past tense?
Entonces has.
Was.
Was
Was.
was the birthday?
Oh, it was your son's birthday?
Yes.
Nice. How old is he now?
13 years old.
13 years old. He's a teenager already. Nice. Hello, Lisette Lopez. How are you?
I am.
For dinner? Provechito, provechito.
Excuse me.
No problem. You just go ahead and have your dinner.
Very hot.
It is hot, very hot. Bueno, esta gente me la agarró la tarde. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Let me share the presentation. Okay, guys. So today is November 13th, 2023. This is our 7th class. It's our 2nd week. And we are working on unit number 2. Before we start with today's topic, as always, I want you to help me with reviewing the previous class. So can you tell me what do you remember about the last class on Friday? What did we talk
How
about?
much
Much and how many?
how many?
Okay, we were talking about how much and how many, but that was on Thursday. How about Friday?
Friday.
Friday is off.
Uh-huh. What do you remember about Friday? Remember we review a little bit of the past, I mean the simple present. Hello, Jose Miguel. Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Good, good. Thank you. Thank you so much for asking. So we are just reviewing the previous classes. So tell me, Friday, what do you remember about Friday? What did we talk about?
Personal information.
Excuse me, Fernando?
Find out about your typical day.
Oh yeah, we talked about our typical days, but using the simple present, right? We talk about the simple present. What else?
What do you do? Or what do you and I don't know.
A little bit of personal information questions. Can you give me some examples of personal information questions?
Yes, what time do you get up?
What time do you get up?
What day do you have lunch?
What time do you have lunch? Okay.
What time to start the work?
What time do you start work? What else?
What time do you go to bed?
What time do you go to bed? I'm sorry, Fernando. Excuse me?
We
Repeat.
talk about countable and uncountable.
We also talked about countable and uncountable. Okay. Guys, please, if you are already connected, turn on your cameras. I want to see your faces, please. 16 people. Come on. Thank you, Luis Ernesto. Thank you, Mario. Welcome.
Teacher,
All right.
one moment.
Excuse me?
One moment.
Okay, Lizette. All right.
Dino.
Hello, Brenda. Good evening. Marlon, thank you for showing up. Okay, yeah, so this was the previous class. Today, guys, we are going to practice how to talk about frequency, how to describe the frequency with the different activities. And for that, we are going to start with this. Let's see what activities do you like doing. I have here some activities, and you are going to ask your classmates if they do these activities. For example, Jose Miguel, do you check your emails?
Yes, I do.
How often? Like how many times a day do you check your email?
One day, one time a day.
One time a day, once a day.
Once a day.
Okay. And do you play computer games, Jose Miguel?
No, I don't.
You don't like computer games?
I like, but I can't because
Okay.
because the technology me abruma. I don't know. How do you say me abruma?
Just says overwhelmed. Overwhelmed.
Oh,
Technology overwhelms me. Let me put it here. Overwhelms. Overwhelm. So technology overwhelms me. Okay, all right. All right, so you're gonna ask questions like that based on this information. We're gonna start with, let's see. Mario, open your microphone, please.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, good evening. All right, guys, you ask the questions to Mario about this. And Mario is going to share with us. So you ask the questions. Ask Mario.
Mario, do you get up early?
I go home. Okay, Lisette. Mario?
No, I don't.
Really? No, I'm
Mario,
not,
you're
or no,
playing
I
sport?
don't.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. Very good. Next
Next
question.
question.
Yes, next
Come on,
question.
acércate, viejo.
Mario, you play sport?
What?
You play sport?
Do you play sports? Remember, you have to make the
Play
question with
sport?
your Siri. Do you play sports? Soccer, basketball, volleyball.
I play taekwondo and surfing and bicycle.
Bicycle. Okay, nice. Next question. Come on, guys, come on. Marbella, Marlon, Emerson, Diego, Elvin, ask the questions to Mario. Okay.
Do you
Mario.
play sorry.
No, dale.
Okay. Do you play computer games?
Yes, I do. I am playing game Cachus Clan.
Which one?
Play and game Cachus Clan.
I have never heard that game. Okay. Diego, your question?
Mario, do you listen to the radio?
What? Repeat, please.
Do you do
Uh-huh.
Do you?
listen to the radio?
Yes, listen radio in ABC, radio country,
Okay.
radio, listen radio, quiero ver, la scan,
Salsa.
salsa.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mario. Thank you for sharing. Now, Mario, you select the next person.
Next person, Stephanie.
Okay, Stephanie. Ask the questions to Stephanie now.
Hello, Stephanie. Do you how get out in tomorrow?
Wait, remember that this is do you and then the activity. Do you get up?
Do you get up in the morning?
Do you get up early in the morning?
Okay.
I get up 5:30 a.m.
5:30. 5:30. Okay, yeah, that's early. Next question. Come on, guys, quickly. Ask the questions.
Stephanie,
Yes.
Yes, Brenda?
do you go on holiday?
Repeat, please.
Do you go on holiday?
Do you go on holidays, on vacations?
Um, I go holiday Christmas.
Repeat.
I go holiday Christmas.
I go on holidays, go on holidays, on Christmas. Okay. Next question for Stephanie.
Stephanie, do you watch films?
Repeat, please.
Do you watch films?
I repeat, please. I tengo problemas con el audio. I have problem with the audio.
Okay. Do you watch films?
Do you watch films or movies?
I watch movies the Sunday.
Okay.
Yes.
Next. Guys, come on. Ask questions to Stephanie. Don't be quiet.
Stephanie.
Do
Yes,
you play
Diego.
any sport?
Oh, Elvin. Repeat.
Do you play any sport?
No, I don't play a sport. But algunas veces.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I go to the gym.
Okay. All right, nice. Diego, what was your question?
Do you go shopping?
Yes. I go shopping Sunday. Yesterday.
You went shopping yesterday. Nice. All right, Stephanie, good job. Now, Stephanie, you select the next.
Emerson.
Emerson, Gerardo, open your microphone. All right, guys, ask questions to Emerson, Gerardo.
Emerson, do you when you are late for work?
Repeat.
Do you when you are late for work?
Do you when? What do you mean?
Do you?
Remember, you can use this information to make the questions.
Ah, ok.
Ajá. Si ven mi pantalla, ¿verdad?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So do you and select one activity, whatever activity.
Do you listen the radio?
Emerson?
Yes, I listen the radio.
Okay. Next.
Emerson, do you chat online?
Yes, I sometimes chat online.
All right. Next.
Emerson, do you get up early?
Yes, I get up early at 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Yeah, that's very early. Next.
Emerson,
Do you go shopping?
Yes, I go shopping on Saturday or Sunday.
Saturdays or Sundays, okay? Marvin?
Emerson,
Oh, Diego Diaz.
do you housework?
Do,
Housework?
do you do?
Do you
Don't
do?
forget the verb. Do you do housework?
Do you do housework?
Yeah,
That's correct.
sometimes
Perfect.
I do
Yes.
housework.
Okay. Marian, what was your question?
Emerson,
go with
eh,
friends.
That's
Excuse me,
correct.
Marian.
Yes.
Do
in
you
this-
go out
Sorry, go ahead.
with friends?
Oh, okay.
Sorry?
Yes. I just
Do you go out with friends?
Yes, I sometimes go out with my friends.
All right, Emerson. Thank you. Very good. Choose one more person, Emerson. We're gonna have two more volunteers before we move on. So who's next, Emerson?
Lisette,
Who?
Lisette,
Lisette? Lisette?
yes,
Lisette Alarcón o Mayra Lisette?
Alarcón.
Okay, Lisette Alarcón, open your microphone. All right, guys, ask questions to Lisette.
hello, Lisette. And do you go on the holiday?
Do you go on holidays or vacations?
I know.
You no okay, no, I'm not, or no, I don't.
No, I don't.
I don't. Okay. Next question.
Lisette, do you listen to the radio? Radio?
Yes, I like it.
Okay. Next.
Lisette, do you
only
Marbellian?
services with the Wi-Fi network.
do you eat fruit?
Do you eat fruit?
Fruit.
Lisette?
Yes. Yes, I don't.
Yes, I do, or yes, I don't.
This charge
Don't.
is
Yes, I do. If you say yes, I don't, it's like
So,
saying
for
sí, no,
example,
at the same time.
if you
Yes, I do.
forget
Yes, I
to
do.
charge the airplane.
Yes,
Lisette,
William?
do you play sports? Do you play sports, Lisette?
Yes, I don't.
Lisette.
Lisette, do you go
Okay.
to the
Wait.
beach?
Okay.
Ah,
Lisette,
sorry.
yes, I do, or yes, I don't. Remember, don't is negative. Yes, I do. Si es sí, yes, I do. Si es no, no, I don't.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Okay, I'm sorry, Melida. Go ahead.
Do you go to beach?
No, I don't.
Okay. Thank
Do
you,
you
Lisette.
check?
Good job. Now, one more person. Lisette, choose the last person. The last volunteer. We have Melida, Jose Miguel, Luis Ernesto, Marlon, William, Mayra, Elvin, Brenda. Who's next?
Los que tienen la cámara cerrada.
No, la que tiene cámara encendida.
Diego Alejandro.
Diego Alejandro. Where are you? No, los que tienen la cámara encendida, los que tienen la cámara apagada, supongo que no están conectados. Only with the cameras on, please.
Mayra Lisette.
All right, Mayra, ask questions to Mayra.
Yo sí estoy conectada, solamente que como
teléfono.
todavía sigo aquí en el trabajo, no puedo
Okay.
tener la cámara de seguridad bancaria.
Okay, there. All right, guys, ask questions to Mayra.
Do you go
Mayra,
to
you
bed
check
late?
your email.
Wait, Elvin, what was your question?
Do you go to bed late?
Do you go to bed late? Yes, I do.
All right. Mario? Mario?
Hello, Mayra Eva.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello, Mayra. Do
Hello.
you check your emails?
Yes, I do every day today.
Wow, ready.
Mayra, Mayra,
Yes.
do you exercise?
Yes. Mm, mm, yes. What did you mean por la tarde, teacher?
How do you say en la tarde? Guys, how do you say en la tarde?
In the
In the
afternoon.
afternoon.
In the
The
afternoon. In the afternoon.
In the afternoon, yes.
Oh, okay. Next. Come on.
Mayra.
Hello.
Marbayan?
Do you study English?
Yes, study English. I like.
Nice. Melida, the last question, Melida.
Mayra, do you go to discotheque?
Yes, I discotheque. I dance salsa.
Nice. All right, guys. Good job. Okay, so as you see, these are very frequent activities, right? Today, we are going to practice how to talk about frequency. Like if you do something todo el tiempo, a veces, raramente. That's the vocabulary we are going to study today. And this is the one. Let's see. Elvin, can you read the presentation, please?
Okay. Adverb of
Frequency. Adverbs of frequency.
Adverbs of frequencies. Frequencies.
Adverbs of frequency.
We use adverb of frequencies like sometimes or usually to say how often we do things or how often things happens.
Okay, so the adverbs of frequency are used to say how often, con qué frecuencia, how often you do something. And the most common are, number one. What's the number one?
Always.
Next.
Usually.
Next.
Usually.
Normally.
Or
Generally.
normally or generally. Next.
Generally.
Often.
Often or frequently. Next.
Sometimes.
Next. Occasionally. Next.
Seldom.
Seldom. Next.
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever. And
Never.
and never. And the structure is this. When we have a normal verb, we use subject, adverb of frequency, then the verb, and finally the complement. But when we use the verb to be, cero estar, the position of the adverb changes. We have subject, verb to be, and adverb. We're going to practice that, but before, let me show you this. I have a table here. Ten columns. 2, 3, 4, oops. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, oops, no, 1 second. Only column. Sorry, guys. Oops. Okay. So if I say, go to work, and I mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, what albert or frequency would you use? Sometimes, usually, never.
Always.
Always, right? Because it's the 10 days. But what if I say, take a shower? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. What albert or frequency would you use?
Sometimes, teacher.
Sometimes take a shower, right?
Often.
Often? Remember that often?
No.
Often is 70%.
Oh, okay.
But this is just 5 out of 10 and 5 de 10. So, la mitad.
Pues, la mitad.
La mitad would be sometimes, right? Sometimes. What if I write study English? Tun. Only 2. What would you say?
Often.
2 days only.
Every day.
2 days. Dos de 10. Often. No.
Generality.
Remember, 10 es el 100%, el 100%. So 10, always. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes. But only 2?
Hardly ever.
20%, yep, that's a better option. Hardly ever. Or?
Generality.
Table? No, generally is 80%.
Always.
Usually.
Always.
Usually.
Mario, always.
Sí, yo todos los días estudio inglés.
No, Mario, para eso con base a la tabla. Las X son los días. 10 días es el 100%. So, only 2?
No.
Hardly ever or seldom. Ajá, Melida.
Ya entendí. Ajá. Quiero ver si
Seldom also.
really ever, really.
Or rarely. Ajá. Rarely or hardly ever. Okay, so remember, it's based on la tabla, depende del número de las X. Right? Like, for example, this, eat meat. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which one would you use here?
Normally.
Or
Generally.
generally.
Normally, generally. Yes, perfect, Mario. There you go. Normally, generally. How about if we write, go to the beach?
Never.
No X. No X. Blank. So, what would you say?
Never.
Never, right? Because no X. Never. Very good. Never. But what if you say go to the movies? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Very good. And let me add one more. Just the tabla here.
Tough luck.
Let me add some other one. What if you say, give me another activity, guys? Now you give me an activity. This one, at work, check email at work. And you do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times a day. Which one will you use?
Usually. Normally.
Usually, right? Usually 90%. Very good. Oops. Usually. 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 What if you say read the Bible? One time only? Only one?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever.
Rarely.
Hardly ever is like 5%. Hardly ever 5%, but this is like close to zero.
Seldom.
Rarely. There's another one that you can say almost never. You can also say almost never. Or let's see, go to Pizza Hut Sunday, 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 Sunday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one would you use here?
Often.
Sometimes.
Often? Sometimes? Often, right? Because remember, sometimes is 50%. And here we have 60. 1, 2,
Normally.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Normally.
Normally is 80. Nos pasamos. I would use often or frequently.
Frequently.
Often or frequently. Frequently. And the last one, let's see. Speak in not only have class, but speak in English. Wait, no. This one. Practice English in the class. ¿Cuál es su recomendación?
Always.
Always. Conste que ustedes lo dijeron, yo no tuve nada que ver con eso. Su compromise, right? Always. All right, so that's the way we use adverbs of frequency. Depending on cuánto hagamos algo, it's the word that we use. Now, let's work on some exercises. Remember, the position. Si tenemos un verbo que no sea to be, la estructura, here, subject, and then, ¿qué sigue?
Adverb.
The adverb, and then
Main verb.
the verb. When it's not to be. All right, not to be, no, cero estar, any other verb. Like in this case, we are going to write the adverb in the correct position. Often, listens, is this verb to be?
No.
No, right? So, is it correct if I say he listens often to the radio? Is this correct?
No.
Why not? What's the correct form?
He often listens.
He often listens to the radio. Perfect. Can I say they read a book sometimes?
No.
No? So what's the correct form?
They
sometimes read a book.
They sometimes read a book. Okay. Can I say never Pete gets angry? Is it right?
No.
So what's the correct form?
Pete never gets angry.
Never gets angry. Okay. Is this verb to be?
Yes.
Yes.
Verb to be?
Yes.
Yes, right. So I say Tom is usually
Very
friendly. Yes or no?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Tom is usually friendly or Tom usually is friendly?
No, Tom is usually.
Tom is usually friendly.
Yes. You sure?
Yes.
Subject, verb to be, adverb. Yes, so yes. Tom is usually friendly. The next one.
I sometimes take
Sometimes take
Sugar in the
sugar in my
coffee.
coffee.
In my coffee.
I sometimes
I sometimes take sugar in my coffee.
my
The
coffee.
next one.
Ramon often and Frank are hungry.
Where the subject are the two people. Ramon and
Ramon and Frank
Often.
often are hungry.
Often.
like this.
Are hungry.
So is it Ramon and Frank often are hungry or are often hungry?
Are often hungry.
¿Qué verbo es este?
To
To
be.
be.
To be, right? So when it's verb to be, el adverb va before or after?
Before.
So like this, aquí está before.
No,
Antes.
after.
So it is after, right? Ramon and Frank are often hungry.
Hungry, yes.
Nice. The next one, my grandmother goes for a walk in the evening, and we use always.
My grandmother always goes.
Always go for a walk.
For a walk in the
evening.
My grandmother always goes for a walk in the evening. Next. What helps his father in the kitchen? Walter.
Walter usually.
Walter usually?
Help.
Or Walter helps usually?
No, Walter usually helps.
usually
Usually
helps
helps.
his father in the kitchen.
Like this, right? Walter usually helps his father. The next one. They watch never TV or they never watch TV?
They never watch
They
TV.
never watch
They never watch TV in the afternoon.
We never watch TV in the afternoon. In the last one, Christine smokes. Christine smokes never or Christine never smokes?
Christine never smokes.
Never smoke.
Christine never smokes. Okay, guys, let's review. So, if the verb is not verb to be, what is the position of the adverb? Before, antes, or after, después?
Before. No,
Cuando el verbo no es to be.
Before.
Before, right? If the verb is not to be, before. Si el verbo es to be,
After.
after. We use the adverb of frequency after. Very good. Second exercise. Here we have to put the sentences in the correct order. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I want 7 volunteers. Volunteer for number 1. Guys? Okay, Mayra.
Okay.
Tell me the first one.
Tom.
Tom.
Usually.
Usually.
In the morning.
Remember. Subject.
Read.
Reads.
Read. In the morning. Then.
¿Qué es lo que lee?
No, read.
Ajá.
Then news.
Paper.
In the morning.
In the morning. Perfect. Tom usually reads the newspaper in the morning. ¿Es este verb to be? Read? No, ¿verdad?
No.
So el adverb va before. Perfect. Very good, Mayra. Very good. All right, Jose Miguel, tell me the second one.
He is frequently late for class.
He is frequently late for class. Why is frequently and not frequently is? Jose.
Because frequently, sorry, because is a verb to be.
Perfect. Tienes 10. Tienes 10. Good, good, good. All right, Diego.
Okay. They are always happy.
They are always happy. Excellent. Right? Always after the verb to be. Perfect. Yes, Marvian, pardon, Marvian.
She often helps does her mother.
She often. Oh, wait, this is a question, es pregunta. So, si es pregunta, ¿con qué iniciamos?
Does
Does.
she often
Ujú.
help her mother?
Does she often help her mother? Perfect. Aunque sea pregunta, the adverb of frequency siempre antes del verbo, ¿verdad? Porque no es verb to be. Very good, Marvin. Very good. Yes, Lisette. Alarcón. Next. Lisette Alarcón.
Hola.
Tell me, this one.
And
Is
is gen,
generally
in bed the 20
by 11
11
30. And is perfect, generally in bed by 11:30. Excellent. Mario. Mario?
Hello, hello, hello. Molly themselves. Okay. Molly
Subject.
location.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Molly and occasionally visit the museum.
Perfect. Good job, Mario. Molly occasionally visits the museum. And Nelvin, the last one.
You rarely study for the exam. For the exam.
For the exam. You rarely study for the exam. Perfect. Good job, guys. Good job. It's not complicated, right? So just remember the positions. Si es verb to be, before or after? Guys?
Before.
Si es any other verb, not to be?
After.
After. If I do something every day, todos los días, what's the adverb?
Always.
Always. If I do it only Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, only 3 days. De los 7, only 3. Which one would you use?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. If you do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 6 days?
Often.
Usually.
Usually. If I do it 5 days, 5 de 7, 5 out of 7.
Normally.
Normally. Often. If I do it 0.
Never.
Never. If I do it 1. Only 1.
Really?
Rarely. That might be an option, or hardly ever, almost never. Very good. All right, guys, let's move on. Now we have a reading exercise. I need one volunteer to read. Well, 2 volunteers. Vamos a partir. 2 volunteers to read. Okay, Mario, the first part, and the second part, Marveyan. Okay, Mario, read up to school, after school.
Right. Look for the adverbs in the text.
Read it. Hasta
Hello.
school.
Hello, my name is Isa, and I am Brazilian. I am 14 years old, and my birthday is on October 12. Christmas is day I live in Rio, and now I am at the beach in Copacabana. The beach are the perfect often to go beaches on
Beaches.
weekends. Sometimes I start home and study for my tests at school. On always,
Wait, or sigue Marbellian. Thank you, Mar. Marbellian?
On weekdays, I'm always busy. On Mondays and
And Wednesday, people turn off the microphones. Marbellian se trabó. Bueno, ¿quién sigue? Ok, José Miguel, continue. On weekdays.
Okay, and weekdays I am always busy. On Mondays and Wednesday I have English classes at 8 a.m. and computer lesson at 5 p.m. On Tuesdays and Thursdays I play volleyball at the club. In the morning and do yoga in the afternoon. And on Fridays, I help my mom with the housework and do volunteer for at school. I just relax at night, but I love my routine.
Very good, very good, guys. There are just a couple of words here. Remember, guys, this word, it is birthday. Birthday, not birthday, because if you say birthday, suena como el día de la pizza, the birthday. No. Birthday, birthday, birthday. This month is October. Repeat it, October. Say it, October. October. This word, esta, is here. Here. The beach here is perfect.
The
beach here is perfect.
Here is perfect.
This one is stay.
Stay.
I stay home. I stay home.
I stay home.
And the last one is club, not club, club. I play volleyball at the club.
I play the volleyball at the club.
Volleyball at the club.
Two other volunteers to read. Remember, reading is good for practicing pronunciation. So 2 more volunteers. Okay, Marlon, the first part, and Luis Ernesto, the second one. Marlon, start hasta school, hasta aquí. Marlon Alberto.
Hello. Okay. Hello, my name is Isa, and I am Brazilian. I am 14 years old, and my birthday is on October 12th, on Children's Day. I live in Rio. I am at the beach in Copacabana. The beach here is perfect. Often go to beach on weekends. Sometimes I stay home and study for my lets at school.
Continue, Luis. Luis Ernesto.
On weekdays.
On
weekdays. No.
Yes. Continue.
No.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Weekdays. Always.
Luis.
Yes.
On weekdays, I'm always busy. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I have English class at 8 a.m. and computer lesson at 5 p.m. On Tuesday and Thursday, I play volleyball at the club in the morning and do yoga in the afternoon. And on Friday, I help my mom with the housework and do volunteer work at school. I just relax at night, but I love my routine.
Thank you. Very good, Luis. Once again, guys, pay attention because you mispronounce the same words. Remember, this word here is not here. It is here. Here.
Here.
Dígala, dígala. The beach here. Here.
The beach
Here.
here.
The beach here is perfect.
Is
Here is
perfect.
perfect.
And this one also. Stay. Not stay.
Stay.
Stay. Stay.
Stay.
I stay home. I stay
I
home.
stay home.
Stay
Very good.
home.
Two more volunteers. The last ones before we continue. Two more, two more. Okay, William and one more. And Merida. Okay. William, start.
Hello, my name is Isa, and I I am Brazilian. I am 14 years old, and my birth, first
Birthday.
birthday is on October 12th, on the Children's Day. I live in Rio, and now I I am at the beach in the
In
Copacabana.
Copacabana.
The beach here is perfect. Often go to beach on the weekends. Sometimes stay home and study for me test at school.
Thank you. William, here. No here.
Here,
Here.
here, here.
Here. The beach here.
The beach here.
Okay. Merida, continue.
Uh, stay with
On
school, ¿verdad?
weekdays.
Okay. Okay. On weekdays, I am always busy. On Monday and Wednesday, I have English class at 8 a.m. and computer lesson at 5 p.m. On Tuesday and Thursday, I play volleyball at the club in the morning and do yoga in the afternoon. And on Fridays, I help my mom with the housework and do volunteer work at school. I just relax at night, but I love my routine.
Excellent. Very good. Now let's go over some questions here. How old is she? Do you remember? How old is she?
Brazilian. No.
How old is she? Where is she from? How old is she? Big?
14 years old.
13 or 14?
14.
Yeah,
14.
she is 14 years old. When is her birthday?
October
12th.
October 12th.
12.
Where does she live?
She live in Brazilian.
In Brazilian?
Rio de Janeiro.
Brazilian?
Copacabana.
Copacabana is the beach.
Copacabana, yes.
She live in Rio.
No, she is in Copacabana Beach, but she doesn't live there. Where does she live?
In Rio.
Where?
I'm Brazilian.
In Rio.
You, Melida?
She lives in Rio.
She lives in Rio.
In Rio.
I live in Rio.
She live in Rio. Yes,
She
yes.
lives in Rio.
Sorry.
She lives in Rio. Okay. How often does she go to the beach?
Copacabana.
Copacabana.
How
She go to
often?
the
How
beach
often does she go to the beach? How often
uh,
means con qué frecuencia?
On weekend.
on weekend.
On the weekends? You sure?
On weekends, yes. Go to beach.
But how often? How often?
Often.
Often. How often?
Yeah.
On weekends. How often?
Weekends? Yes, he
On
goes.
weekends.
He often. She often goes on the weekends. What does she do on weekdays? What does she do on weekdays?
She goes to
She study
Is at
for
school.
her test.
she's always busy.
Yes. But what does she do?
She's always busy.
But what does she do?
She study
She
Yes.
for
studies, right?
her
She
Sometimes.
does.
Sometimes.
Uh-huh. So she studies.
oh no. She study for her
She studies, right? English and computer. What time are her computer lessons on Mondays and Wednesdays? What time are her computer lessons on Mondays and Wednesdays?
Mm,
8
At
a.m.
5 p.m.
Computer lesson. Uh-huh.
At
Ah,
5 p.m.
at 5 p.m.
At 5 p.m.
at
Right? Very
5
good.
p.m.
What does she do on Thursdays? What does she do on Thursdays?
Thursday, I play
She
volleyball.
plays
Play
volleyball
bowel
Play
at the
volleyball.
He,
club.
he,
at the club.
Alguien dijo ay, ¿por qué hay?
she
She.
She
Ajá.
plays.
He plays
plays
volleyball.
Play.
volleyball.
She
Plays.
plays
Volleyball.
volleyball. And the last one, what does she do on Fridays? Fridays. What does she do on Fridays?
She helps her
She
mom
She
with the
helps
housework.
her.
helps my mom with the
Your
housework.
mom, William?
He helps
Your
She
mom o
helps.
her
la mamá de
mom
ella?
She
with the
helps my mom.
housework.
Her mom.
William,
Sí,
your mom o la de ella?
de
Because if you
ella.
say she helps my mom, it's like mi mamá.
Ah, she, mom.
She helps?
White
How do you say
with
su de ella?
house. She,
No, she es ella. Possessive, possessive.
Her mom.
Her
Her.
mom.
her,
Her mom.
her.
Here. She helps. She helps. Uh-huh.
Her mom.
Her mom. She helps her mom.
She had
Very good. Remember, guys, be careful with the possessive. Hay que tener cuidado con los posesivos. Because if you say, for example, I have dinner with your, si me dijeran, I have dinner with your wife, o sea, ¿y por qué andas saliendo con mi esposa, verdad? No. So you have to be careful. I have, for example, I cleaned your house. Pero estoy hablando de María. I cleaned your house. ¿Está correcto?
No.
No, right? Because si digo I cleaned your house, estoy limpio la casa de ustedes, no la de María. How do you say I clean la casa de María?
I clean her house.
I clean her house. ¿Y si fuera la de Jefferson?
I clean his house.
I clean his
I
house.
clean
¿Y si
his
fuera
house.
de Mario y Jefferson?
I clean the
Our.
I
house.
clean. No, porque no
No.
está usted. Solo es
Ah,
Mario
no,
y
no, no.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
teacher.
¿No?
Our.
No, no Marbellian. Ahora sería si usted estuviera ahí también.
Yes, yes.
La de ellos. No.
They,
Their. Their. Their
There,
house.
there.
Their house. Yes, Fernando, do you have a question?
Y ahí no se podría utilizar Jefferson's house con la S.
But it would be only de él, no sería de Mario y de Jeff.
Bueno.
Yes, Jefferson's house es solo la casa de Jefferson. Ok, vamos a review the positive one of these days. All right, guys, now a little bit of speaking. The first speaking class for today. How do you say in English con qué frecuencia?
Always.
No, that's siempre. How do you say in English con qué frecuencia? Like if you want to say con qué frecuencia te bañas.
How often?
How often? How often do you?
Do you frequent?
No, frequently no. How often do you? And then the activity, for example, if you want to ask me con qué frecuencia se baña, how would you say it?
How often do you take a shower?
How often do you take a shower? ¿Con qué frecuencia chequea Facebook, por ejemplo?
How often do you check Facebook?
How often do you check Facebook? ¿Con qué frecuencia come pescado?
How often
do you
eat fish?
How often do you eat fish? So we're gonna practice this how often question with this information, these activities. What would be the question for number one?
How often do you go to work?
How often do you go to work? The next one?
How often do you listen
How often do you listen to music?
How often do you listen to music? Next one?
How
often do you go to the beach?
Meetings at work.
the beach?
How often do you go to the beach? The next one?
How
How
often
often do you attend
Do you attend meetings at work?
work?
How often do you attend meetings at work? The next one?
How often do you
How
play
often
basketball?
do you play basketball?
How often do you play basketball? The next one?
How often
How often do you practice English?
Next?
How
often do you make phone calls at work?
At work.
And the last one?
How often do you work on holidays?
Okay, now when you answer the question, you use adverbs of frequency. Let's practice the questions with me. I'll give you an example. Ask me the questions.
Teacher.
Hi.
How often do you listen to music?
Listen to music.
Yes.
I always listen to music. On my way to work, for example, cuando voy al trabajo.
Teacher, how often do you go to the beach?
To the beach. What is it? I sometimes go to the beach on Sundays, but only sometimes, not all the time. The next one.
Teacher, how often do you play basketball?
I never play basketball. I don't like it. I never play basketball.
Teacher.
Hi.
How often do you work on the holidays?
Thanks God and thanks to my job, I never work on holidays. When I was at the call center, I always worked on holidays, but now I don't. Guys, be careful with the microphones. Okay, so I guess you got the idea, right? This is the way you're gonna answer. I always listen to music. I sometimes go to the beach. I never play basketball. I always practice English during the class, whatever. Okay? Now, take notes so you remember your classmates' answers, because when you come back, you will share with me. I will send you to the breakout rooms and practice the questions. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Let me know when you will have it. You have it? People?
Yes.
All right. I will send you to the breakout rooms right now and practice. Remember to have your cameras on and ask the questions. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. What happened, William?
No, nosotros.
Sí.
Sería
No, yo decía
Stephanie.
que uno pregunte y así vamos tomando las notas y así nos vamos turnando. Uno que pregunte una o dos preguntas y ahí nos vamos yendo.
Okay.
Okay, Stephanie, how often do
Yes.
you go work?
You go to work.
Always, no. Usually go my work.
Moment. ¿Cómo? Repeat.
I usually go my work.
We can to say she usually goes to work.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We can say.
We can say.
Stephanie, do you often listen to music?
Here, usually listen music in my house, sometimes in my work.
In my house and work.
Yes, in my house, in my work, sometimes.
All right, Stephanie, how often do you go to the beach? Next question.
I guess she has bad connection.
Ah, all right.
Continue with the rest.
Okay, next.
Your microphone. I don't listen.
Your
Jefferson. Your microphone.
You do you listening? Yes or no?
Okay, please said.
Yes.
No. How often do you work on holiday?
How do you say holiday?
Vacations. Holidays are celebrations
Feriados.
like Christmas,
Feriados. Día feriado.
Christmas, Holy Week. That's holidays, celebrations.
Never.
Never.
Remember, give a complete answer. I never work on holidays.
Never work on holiday.
Okay, how often do you go to work?
I always go to work.
There you go.
How often do you practice English? Eunice.
I normally every day practice in my class.
Normally it's every day. Practice.
I normally don't forget the subject.
And you, Marlon?
I always practice English.
What?
Always.
And you, Emerson?
I usually practice English.
Give me question.
Mario,
Hello.
how often do you play basketball?
Yes. Yes, usually I play basketball.
Wait, Mario, what's the order?
Hello.
¿Cuál es el orden correcto? Usually I.
Sería I usually
Uh-huh.
play basketball.
Yes.
Thank you.
I usually play basketball.
Give me question, please.
Okay. Mario, how often do you make phone calls at work?
Repeat, please. Come on.
How often do you make phone calls at work?
Phone calls.
My phone.
Calls?
You
Telephone
listening?
calls? Phone calls?
Sería, quiero ver. And never. ¿Qué sería? Repeat, please. Question, please.
Okay. How often do you make phone calls at work?
Phone call work.
Phone calls, Mario. Phone calls. Phone calls. Telephone calls.
Ah,
Phone
yeah,
calls.
sería, ya la vi. Sería, I sometimes, you sometimes makes cell phone at work.
I sometimes make phone calls.
Make phone calls.
All right.
How often do you play basketball?
I never play basketball. I like it, but I never play.
Okay. Continue.
Okay. The next.
Who
30.
often, sorry?
The next. Only me.
The next question.
Who often do you have a, no, sorry. Do you often drive a car?
How often? Right now with how often do you drive a car?
Who often do you drive a car?
Make phone calls at my work because I I am online customer service.
And you, Eunice?
I always.
And you, Elvin?
And sometimes make phone calls at work.
And sometimes?
Sometimes
And sometimes what?
make
calls.
phone calls at work.
Welcome back. All right, guys, now it's time to report to me about your classmates.
Okay.
Right? So, for example, Nery told me he always listens, don't forget the letter S to music when he goes to work. Or Nery told me he never plays
Ya no le ha dado.
basketball. Okay, volunteer, give me 3 examples. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. And give me 3 examples.
Mario never to the beach.
Mario never.
To the beach.
¿Y el verbo? ¿Qué pasó con el verbo? ¿Por qué se están comiendo el verbo? Mario never.
Go to the beach.
Third
Go
person,
to the
third
beach.
person, third person.
Goes.
Goes. Mario never goes to the beach.
To the beach.
Give me 2 more.
Mario usually plays basketball.
Excellent. One more, William. That's it.
Mario listen to music.
How often?
Every day listen to music.
So, si es every day, ¿cuál es el adverbio de frecuencia, William? ¿Siempre?
Days. Siempre.
¿En inglés?
Siempre.
Always.
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 So, tell me the example again. Mario.
Always.
Listen to music.
Listen to music.
No suppletion, guys. No suppletion, please.
Okay.
All right, good job, William. Good job. José Miguel, go ahead. Tell me.
Okay. Stephanie told me she usually goes to work.
Okay.
And she. Sorry?
Okay.
Okay. She usually listens to music. And William told me he rarely plays basketball.
Good job. Thank you, José Miguel. Diego Alejandro, go ahead.
Okay, Lisette never works in holidays.
Nice, nice. Next.
Lisette usually visited the doctor.
Visited pasado or visits?
Visits the doctor.
Okay. Oh, that was a new question. One more. Yes.
Permítame, se me fue. Lisette usually. No, sorry. Quiero ver. Es que no puse el nombre de la otra muchacha, espérame.
Invéntelo. Juan,
Okay.
póngale.
Juan, usually read a book.
Read a book. Good job, Diego. Perfect. Good job. Good job. All right. 3 more volunteers. But quickly. 3 more volunteers. Who's next? Who's next? Come on, guys. Practice. Yes, Emerson. And then Fernando. Come on, Emerson. And we finish with Jennifer and Luis Ernesto. Okay. Emerson, go ahead. 3 examples. Rapidito.
Okay. Mayra always goes to work.
Okay.
Elvin sometimes goes to the beach.
All right.
Laura never plays basketball.
Excellent, Emerson. Very good. Fernando, go ahead.
Very good.
Miguel never works in holidays.
Excellent. Another one, second.
William usually plays basketball.
Awesome. The last one?
And Mario never goes to the beach.
Perfect, Fernando. Thank you. Go ahead, Luis Ernesto.
Mario told me he sometimes make phone calls at work.
Okay.
William told me he only play basketball.
Excellent. One more.
Okay. Mario told me he never worked in holiday.
He never works in holidays. Perfect. Jennifer, go ahead, Jennifer. Eunice.
Elvin never plays basketball.
Thank
Emerson usually practices English.
Practices English.
Mayra always goes to work.
Excellent, Jennifer. Good job. Okay, Lisette Alarcón, we finished with you. Go ahead.
Diego usually listen to music.
Okay.
Diego always practice English.
Practices?
English.
English, okay.
Melida never visit stylist.
Never?
Never.
Continue.
Never visit stylist.
Never visit?
Stylist.
Where?
Stylist.
The stylist? El estilista?
Yes.
Ah, the
Yes.
stylist. Okay, very good, Lisette. Give a round of applause for everybody. You did a good job. You did a good job. Excellent. Now let's go to the last activity. Another speaking. Here I have a sample conversation. Two volunteers to read the dialogue. This is an example. Melida and Luis Ernesto. Melida, you are Ann. Luis Ernesto, you are John. Start, Luis.
Okay. How often do you check your email?
Every 2 hours, and you? No, every 2 hours, and you?
Well, I try to check it as often as I can. And how often do you call your
Clients.
clients?
Huh?
And how often do you call your clients?
I often call them once a week and Monday, but I usually call them on Friday to check her order. Do you call clients?
Yes, I always call them first things in the morning. I believe it's important to have contact with them all the time.
Jennifer,
You are right.
you are
right.
Very
right.
good, very good. So this is an example, but you are going to make your own dialogue. You will improvise a dialogue using adverbs of frequency and how often. Okay, let's make another example. Who wants to make the sample with me? ¿Quién quiere hacer conmigo? Ajá. Mayra? You want to do
Yes,
the conversation with me?
Yes.
Okay, so remember, ambos nos vamos a preguntar how often, related to work. Okay, like this. Pay attention, guys. Please pay attention because you will be next. Hello, Mayra. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I am fine. And you?
I'm pretty good, thank you. Thank you so much for asking. Hey, Mayra, where do you work? Where do you work?
I work every day.
Where? What's the name of the company or the place?
Where are you work? Supertext.
Supertext?
Yes.
Okay. And what do you do there? Can you tell me your activities?
What is the meaning confectioner?
Make?
Make sample.
Okay. How often do you make samples?
Company, for example, Adidas, Nike,
Okay.
Under Armour, and the North Face.
And how often do you make the samples?
Yes.
Wait, listen to the question. How often do you make samples? How frequently?
Always. I always.
I always. Okay. Do you send emails?
Yes, I use email.
How often do you check your email?
I always.
Always do. Do you sell products?
No, never.
You don't sell
I
products.
no.
Do
I don't.
you make advertisements on Facebook or WhatsApp, for example? Advertisement means anuncios. Do you make advertisements on Facebook?
In my work.
Yes. Do you have a
No.
Facebook page?
No. I usually my cell phone. No.
Okay. Now ask me, Mayra. Ask me too.
Is hmm. Eh, where, where are you from? No. No, no, no. What is the meaning?
How do you say?
How
Recuerden
do
la
you
pregunta para vocabulario es how do you say?
how do you say en tu trabajo?
In your work?
Ajá, in the work. Hacer.
People, how do you say in English que
How,
haces en tu trabajo?
how often do you work?
Where do, uh,
What do you
in
do?
what do you
What
do
do you
in your
do?
work?
In your job. What do you do
What do
in your
you
job?
do in your job? Yes.
Well, I am a teacher, so I have to prepare classes. I have to explain the topics for the students. I have to check exams. That's what I do. No le oigo. I can hear you, Mayra. No audio. Se le fue el audio. Well, I guess that you have the idea, right? Creo que agarraron la idea. So, pregúntense su trabajo. And don't forget to ask how often. How often. Vamos a ver, porque tienen levantadita la mano. Diego Alejandro y Marbella and Stephanie. Go ahead. 3 minutes
Hello.
conversation. Diálogo de 3 minutos. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello. How
Hello,
are you?
Diego. I'm fine, and you?
I'm really not bad. What do you do in your job?
In my job, calls for the clients.
Me too. I usually call the new clients every day.
Yes, for 10 calls per day.
No, really no. Teacher, how do you say aproximadamente, más o menos?
About.
About.
Mhm.
I calls about 25 calls every day.
Wow. How
And you?
often
How often do you?
how often do you attend them?
How often attend the clients?
Yes.
Mm, mm, Always, every day, receive the new clients. I send the information um, and sell flames.
Oh,
How about you? What do you do in your workspace?
in my workplace, I assist uh 3 or 5 clients in the day.
Oh, okay. Who often do you sell?
Um, I I sell the credit.
Oh,
How
Yes,
often?
how often?
is 3 or 4 in the week.
Seldom?
Yes,
Okay. Do you have a gold in your job?
yes.
Okay.
My coworker says, teacher, how do you say importunar?
What do you mean importunar? Borders?
What?
Borders?
But
Border?
my coworker says, bother in the client with me calls.
Okay.
Okay, say goodbye. Time.
Say goodbye. Goodbye, Diego.
Okay.
Have a nice, good.
Have a
Where,
good night.
where do you work?
I work in the cooperative
It's time.
credit.
Okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Nice. Give a round of applause for Marvin and Diego. Good job. Good job. Now, guys, clients. Look at the screen and repeat, please. Clients. Clients.
Client.
Clients. It's not
Client.
clients. Clients, no. Clients.
Clients.
Clients. Clients. Clients.
Um,
And
que iba conduciendo el vehículo y perdió el control. Al ir a excesiva velocidad de 10.
here I call about 25 calls. Creo que trataron de decir hago aproximadamente 25 llamadas. So it's not I call. This is not, how do you say in English? Llamar por teléfono.
Poblados bajo el agua. Esto luego que
call. Call.
algunos
ciudadanos calling.
Calling.
You can say I make about 25 calls. I make about 25 calls. Guys, this one as well. Attend.
comenzó hace 10 días. Esta mañana las autoridades pasaron de alerta roja
Attend is not ayudar. Attend is llegar o asistir. If you want to say ayudar is assist.
Assist. Okay.
Please be careful with this word. Also, remember, we are using adverbs of frequency. So if you say I always sell every day, this is redundant, está redundando. Porque always es siempre y every day es todos los días, que es lo mismo que siempre, ¿no? So utilizamos uno o el otro.
Yeah.
You can say I always sell or I sell every day. But I always sell every day, that sounds redundant. And guys, how would you say in English? So Diego le preguntó, Marbella, do you have a meta? Do you have a goal? Yes. How will you ask, Marbella, con qué frecuencia llegas a la meta? Hmm? Any idea?
Sería
How do you say in English? ¿Con qué
Often.
frecuencia? How often
Frequency.
how often
Frequency.
do you?
Do you attend?
Mérida, remember the question, ¿con qué frecuencia is how often?
Okay.
made goal?
How often
How often?
Made goal?
Reach. The verb is reach.
Reach.
do you reach?
How often do you reach your goal? And then you say, I always reach my goals. Or I sometimes, depending on the sales. Okay. Very good, very good. Next couple. Okay, I have Luis Ernesto and one more person. Come on, guys. Don't be shy, don't be afraid. Practice, practice, practice. ¿Quién quiere practicarlo? Recuerden solo con qué frecuencia haces esto, con qué frecuencia haces aquello. It's just like that. A normal conversation. Who wants to do it with Luis Ernesto? No wanna be volunteer? Okay, finger volunteer. Marbella, no, wait. Oh, yeah. Marbella, you select the next person.
I select Mario Ernesto Archila.
Mario?
Hello.
Okay, Luis Ernesto and Mario. 3
Hello.
minutes conversation. Start. No. Go ahead.
Hello, Luis Ernesto.
Mario.
Mario?
You listen.
How are you?
Fine. Thanks for asking me. And you? How are you?
I'm fine.
Mario, where do you work?
Hello?
Where do you work?
Mario?
You listen me, Mario?
Hello, hello. Repeat, please.
Where do you work, Mario? Where do you work?
Moment, please. Translate. Where do you work?
Where do you work?
¿Dónde trabajas?
Melida.
Thank you. I am work in Banco Azul. And you, where do you work, Luis Ernesto?
I am work in a different place. I'm a community manager and I work for different restaurant companies.
All right. And how often are you late for work?
Yeah. You repeat, please?
Okay. How often are you late for work?
Late.
Late for work?
Never. I never.
Continue.
Never
Okay.
are you late at work?
Yes, never. Teacher, how do you say soy puntual?
How do you say yo soy?
I am.
Yes.
Punctual.
I am punctual. Oh.
Yes. Mario, do you receive phone calls the clients?
Repeat, please.
You receive phone calls of the clients?
Clients. Translate
Yes.
clients.
Clients, customers.
I am occasionally clients.
Okay.
Occasionally what?
How often do you work in your house?
Good question.
Hello?
How often do you work in your house?
I translate, please.
Then translate, because it's not Spanish, it's English, Mario. How often do you work in your house? At home.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay, because of the time, we're gonna stop here. Give it on. Say goodbyes.
Goodbye, Mario.
Bye, Luis Ernesto.
Right. Now, guys, remember. Is this correct, people?
Yes.
I work.
No.
I work.
What's the
work.
problem?
I work.
I el
Am, cero,
Yes.
estar.
ahí dice yo
Here
soy
we
tu
don't use am, right? It's not I am work. It's I
I work.
work.
I work.
I work. We don't combine the verb to be with the simple present. Never, never combine verb to be with the simple present. Okay. And okay. Two more? Luis, you want to do it again? But wait. Guys, come on. Remember, this is your time to practice. You have to practice. If you don't practice, you are not going to improve. Si no practican, no van a mejorar. Y termina la clase y no siguen practicando. Mañana de las 7 de la mañana a las 7 de la noche no practican. Este es el único momento que tienen para practicar. So, take advantage. Ajá. ¿Quién quiere mejorar su inglés? Nobody. Fernando, ok. En Lisette Alarcón. No tengan miedo de equivocarse, no tengan miedo de pronunciarlo mal, pero tienen que practicar. Ok, Fernando, ¿qué se me hizo?
Aquí estoy.
Right,
No,
Fernando and Lisette, go ahead. 3 minutes conversation.
Okay. Hello, Lisette. Good evening.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. How often do you go to church?
How do you say?
How ¿cómo decirlo? Para...
How often do you go to church?
How often do you go to church?
Oh, oh. Uh, I usually go to show
Church.
church.
Okay. I go to church sometimes. How how often do you listen to music?
Yes, I I listen to music.
How often?
Where do you work? Lisette? Where do you work, Lisette?
How do you say where?
¿Dónde?
Where is the place?
I work in Guadalupe Salón.
Okay. What do you do in your work? What do you do in your work?
I am a stylist.
Stylist.
You are stylist. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
A ver. How often how often attend clients?
Do you?
Do you
Assist,
how
remember.
often do you sí. How often do you assist clients?
Yes, I assist the client much.
Okay.
Repeat.
Ask him question, please.
Me.
I assist the client much.
Okay.
Many.
Asking me question, please.
How after do you play basketball?
And I don't play basketball, but I like basketball. But no, I don't. Mhm.
How after do you work to work?
Repeat, please.
Where after do you work to work?
Where?
How often do you go to work?
How often do you go? I go. Sorry. I usually. I usually my work.
I of the do you work market from full at work?
Repeat, please.
Or after do you mark phone calls at work?
Okay. I normally attend. I normally attend calls.
Take.
Yes, yes, yes. I normally make calls.
Mhm.
I usually mm, do you go the beach?
Uh, I hardly ever I go to the church. I go to the beach. I hardly ever. I hardly ever go to the beach. How how often do you work on holidays? How often do you work on holidays?
I never work on holidays.
All right, time.
Okay. Goodbye, Lisette.
Goodbye.
Good. Give a round of applause for Lisette and Fernando. Very good, very good. Now, let's wanna finish with Elvin and Jennifer Eunice.
Okay.
Hi, Elvin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Where do you work?
Um, I work at Grupo Q. And you, where do you work?
And what do you do in your work?
Okay. I am regional purchases analyst. I buy vehicle, spare part. And you, where do you work?
I work. I I have to work. In the morning, I work in school administration. In the afternoon, I work in the museum. I present exposition, the museum. I usually sometimes I prepare I no sé cómo se dice, pero como talleres.
Workshops.
I prepare workshops. Hay talleres lúdicos, teacher.
Lúdicos. What do you say lúdicos? That's something educational, right?
Yes.
Sí, lúdico. Lúdico is playful.
What?
Playful.
Playful. Sí, the children.
Or ludic.
Ludic.
Ludic workshops for children.
Yes.
You were interesting. How often do you check email at your work?
In the morning, always.
Okay.
Always checks emails. I prepare report. I answer calls. I sometimes prepare a meeting
Okay.
in my work.
Well, time. Say goodbye. Time's up. Guys, les voy a dar una tarea así ultra duper hiper urgente. Vayan a Google y descarguen una lista de verbos. ¿Sí? Verbos para que los estudien y para que los aprendan, porque ahí es donde más o menos se están quedando un poquito porque no desconocemos los verbos para expresar las ideas que queremos. Así que estudien los verbos, expandan un poquito más el vocabulario y vamos a continuar mañana, ¿ok? Thank you so much for tonight. I see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.
Thank you,
Good night.
teacher.
Okay.
Have a
Bye,
good
bye,
night.
bye.
Good night, class. Thank you,
Good night.
teacher. Bye-bye.
Good
Bye.
See
night.
you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.